You know, most men over 50 feel perfectly fine. They wake up, get ready for work, have a coffee, check their phone, and go about their day. They carry groceries, they climb stairs, they play with their kids, or even their grandchildren, and they think, I'm fine. Everything's fine. But here's the thing, something is changing, quietly, almost invisibly. Something most men don't notice until it has already made a difference. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't shout. It whispers. And if you ignore it, it only grows stronger. So today, I want to explain exactly what happens to a man's body after 50, and why most men completely miss it until it's too late. 1. The silent changes. It doesn't start with pain. It doesn't start with fatigue. It starts quietly, almost like a shadow that creeps up without notice. Maybe you notice your grip isn't as strong as it used to be. Opening a jar feels just a little harder. Maybe you notice your back gets sore after a long day at work. Muscles shrink slowly. Even the muscles you rely on every day. They quietly lose size and strength. Posture begins to slump, just a little. You may not notice it, but others do. Energy drops slightly, not enough to alarm you, not enough to stop you from doing what you need. Your body is still working. You can still exercise. You can still feel fine. But the presence, the quiet strength you once had, it begins to fade. Have you noticed someone who just doesn't look the same as they used to? Even though they seem fine. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Why don't men notice these changes? Because they are subtle. You can still lift boxes. You can still play sports. You can still go for a run. Or hit the gym. And you might think, everything's fine. But the truth is, small shifts are happening inside your body every single day. Your stride shortens a little. Your shoulders round slightly, without you realizing it. Movements become slightly less controlled. And here's the kicker. Your mind adapts. It ignores the small signs. You keep going, thinking nothing is wrong. Month after month, year after year. Strength, coordination, and presence quietly decline. And most men only notice when it's already advanced. Maybe you feel less confident at work. Maybe you notice you get winded faster. Maybe someone else just seems more in control of the room than you used to be. So, what are the signals your body is giving you? Slight changes in posture, reduced grip strength, opening jars or lifting objects feels different. Energy dips that weren't there a few years ago. Balance that feels off when walking quickly or turning suddenly. These signals are quiet, but they are meaningful. Let me give you an example. You reach for a box on the top shelf. A few years ago, no problem. Now, your arm feels a little weaker. You shrug it off. You think, I'm fine. But that small weakness is part of the silent changes I'm talking about. And ignoring these signs leads to bigger problems later. Section 4. What most men do wrong. Most men respond the wrong way. They try high-intensity workouts, like they're still in their 30s. They push too hard, too fast. Ignoring posture, ignoring control, ignoring recovery. The result? Temporary soreness, frustration, disappointment. The real problem isn't effort. It's ignoring the subtle signals your body is giving and trying to fight them with extremes. Strong men over 50. They understand this. They know small, intentional adjustments are the real secret to maintaining strength and presence. Strong men over 50 focus on a few simple things: intentional posture, standing tall, walking confidently, moving with purpose; controlled movements, slow, precise exercises instead of rushing or overdoing it; recovery, respecting the body's limits, giving it time to heal; consistency, small daily habits that build over time, not extreme routines. Their strength isn't flashy, it's quiet, reliable, noticeable even when they sit still, even sitting, even walking, even reaching for an object. The presence is still there. Here's the secret: it's not about doing more, it's about doing it better. Awareness is everything. Aging doesn't hit suddenly, it starts quietly. And if you ignore it, it grows. The body doesn't shout, it whispers. Most men ignore the whispers. Strong men listen. Strong men act by paying attention to posture, movement, and energy. You maintain presence. You maintain strength. You maintain authority, even as the years pass. Ask yourself, are you listening to your body? Or are you ignoring the quiet signals until it's too late? If you're over 50 and you feel fine, don't be fooled. Your body is already signaling changes. Notice them. Respect them. Stay strong. Strength, presence, quiet authority are not lost with age. They are maintained by those who see the signals and act on them before it's too late. If this video helped you, make sure to subscribe for more insights for men over 50. Like, comment, and share with someone you know who needs this. Check out the playlist for older men's health and fitness. And start acting on your body's quiet signals today.